What's up, YouTube, and welcome to another edition of Will King's Vids. All right, we got far right wing pastor Jesse Peterson on Andrew Yang with his derogatory comments saying he should go back to China. Let's watch.
There's this little Asian guy or Chinese guy, whatever he is. He should go back to China, wherever he came from. Andrew Yang. He's a Democrat who's running for president. So you allow these people to come into our country and they come in with their socialist, communist ideas. This little guy, Asian guy, whatever he is, socialist Democrat, is running for president, Andrew Yang. Can we send this guy back to wherever he came from and let him go over there and give away free stuff? Why is he coming here to turn America to the place that he left? I've been told that his parents are from Taiwan. So is he an anchor baby or something? More a sick person, right? Beta male! They need to send him back to Taiwan, wherever he came from.
Okay, that's the first clip. Let's see. And here's the second one where he doubles down on his derogatory attacks.
This week, for telling the truth, I made some headlines due to my comments on educated women and Andrew Yang. Newsweek picked up my show, and they wrote about it, and they put the video up there as well. Right-wing radio host says Andrew Yang should go back to China. So Andrew Yang is running for president, representing the Democratic Party, and he's a socialist. He's a communist. And he should not be in our country pushing socialism. He should go back to China because they're for that. And if he loves socialism, then why not go to the country that he came from and push socialism with the people that like socialism? We don't like it here. It doesn't work here. We're not a socialist society like that. So he needs to go back. And so the people got mad at me for saying that. But what's wrong with saying that? Well, they say that he's from Taiwan or something. But I don't believe he's from Taiwan, because the people over there are fighting right now to get rid of socialism, right? Aren't they having those? Isn't that right, Nick? They're having those riots over there in Taiwan. It's in Hong Kong. Oh, I can't tell. They all look alike to me. Taiwan, Hong Kong, China, Japan. What's the difference? But so the people got mad, but I realized that the people who are supporting this communist Andrew Yang, because he's promising them $1,000 or something like that, free money, they really think they're gonna get free money. That's the only reason they're supporting him. Because this guy is pure beta male. Beta male! And he's a communist, and he's from a communist country. I believe it's China, sorry, China, Taiwan, or wherever he came from. And so I'm saying that's not allowed in America. Go back to where you came from. I'm not changing that just because you don't like the truth.
Okay, so that's the totality of the clips. Okay, so let's deal with some of the ignorant rhetoric that this fool done spotted. Okay, first off, he is a talking head. The UBI, the Universal Basic Income, and the Medicare for All, these policies are progressive policies. they're far from socialist and communist views. In fact, these views, these policies strengthen the capitalist system. They're encouraging individuals to work within the capitalist system by using that money to benefit everyone. That's a liberal form of capitalism. That's still within the center left framework. I mean, that's like right there with the Nordic model, which they have a mixed economy and they do just fine. So that they're not Andrew Yang isn't a communist or even a socialist, and his views are in fact quite center left on that. But more so now dealing with his what is his nationality. He wasn't born in Taiwan or China. He was born in New York in 1975. I mean, that's a simple Google search. That's like common knowledge. I'm amazed that this so-called real man couldn't get his freaking facts straight. This pundit couldn't just get his senses in check enough for that simple revelation to be brought upon himself. But I'm not surprised in that he's essentially a tool. But why does he say these nonsensical things about people and about things and all that stuff? What I think is funny about Jesse Lee Peterson, he says things like racism doesn't exist, and then he proceeds to say racist things or accuse other people of being racist despite his initial claim. But it is really strange the way he sort of engages people. And there's this university professor from, I believe, Columbia University. What was his name? Keith Boykin. He had an analysis that was similar to the online personalities dominant silk. The way he talks, the way he carries himself, the way he acts. If he changed from his pro-Trump position to an anti-Trump position, the same vitriol he spouts, he would get it right back from his from the base that he's trying to appeal to in turn. Even worse, he'd be a complete victim. They would be saying all kinds of coons and Uncle Toms and all this other shit. Saying he's on the plantation and all that other crazy nonsense. But the reason that they listen to him is because he reaffirms their narrow-minded view about race and about how blacks should view Trump in America. And that's all that Jesse Lee Peterson is. He's just a useful idiot. There's nothing wise or informative about anything he says. He just says derogatory nonsense and spouts beta male despite kowtowing to white nationalists and playing step and fetch it to them. But yeah, he really just he's really just a fool. He doesn't have anything of value. I mean, if anything, he's more of like a clown than anything. But yeah, that's all I got to say. Yeah, he was born in Andrew Yang, the Democratic presidential candidate. He was born in New York of 1975. He's a liberal capitalist. He's not a communist. And Jesse Lee Peterson is a useful idiot and a zip coon, and he really needs to pipe down with that nonsense. And before he calls anybody a beta male, he should really get his nose out of Donald Trump's ass with that Great White Hope crap. But that's all I gotta say about that. Before he tells someone to go back to their supposed country of origin, he needs to go back to Jupiter so we can get more fucking stupider. Because his lack of knowledge is just beyond this world. It is otherworldly, just the stupidity of this man. But anyway, that's all I gotta say. That's my video. This has been Wolf King. Peace out. If you like this video, you know what to do. Stop by out there to know. Later.